Boy, do I have a treat for you today. Jack actually made up this recipe, but I'm going to make the video for you. It is so incredibly easy. We roasted our peppers in the Haines 2 solar cooker. This household has the choice of 4 different solar cookers. We chose the Haines because the day was partly cloudy, and the Haines heats up the fastest in those conditions. In a traditional indoor oven, you would choose 225 to 250 degrees, a very slow oven, and otherwise do exactly what we show you here. The peppers we used are straight from the garden. We have a lot of peppadews this year. If you're not familiar with them, they're small pimento-like peppers that get a little bit smaller than a golf ball, and when ripe, they are red. They're edible, either green or red. They are slightly spicy and slightly sweet and have very thin walls, which makes them wonderful for roasting. They're also not as moist as bell peppers, which also makes them great for roasting. We also tried some chisitos. Those are the others on the plate. They were absolutely delicious too, but they're more difficult to stuff. You have to tie them together. And they are moister, so some juice runs out if you roast the chisitos. Jack tied green onion leaves around the chisitos to hold them together, and it actually worked quite well. We actually made 2 batches right in a row yesterday. They were that delicious. The first batch was all peppadews, paired like this. Here's the timetable. We set up the Haines so that it would be preheating while we prepared the peppadews. Then we inserted the peppadews empty and cooked them for about 20 minutes. On a sunnier day, with the oven heating up to a higher temperature, you might shorten that a little bit. Well, any kind of cheese would certainly work. This one was magnificent. And along with it, a handful of garlic, chives, and green onions minced. Ours are straight from the garden, which is, of course, the best way, but these things are for sale at the grocery store. The filling consists of the grated cheese, the minced onions and garlic chives, and just a few drops of vegetable oil so as to be able to blend it with a fork. Each batch that we cooked had 10 peppers in total and 3 ounces of grated cheese plus the amount of onion and chive you see made enough filling. After paring the peppers, they go into roast for, as I said, about 20 minutes on this partly cloudy day. Then, as quickly as possible, pick the peppers out with tongs and fill them each with a spoonful of the filling mixture and pop them back into the oven for another 20. And that's it. Simple as can be, but unbelievably delicious. A real gourmet treat. You'll find a link to my channel in the program notes where we have quite a few more solar cooking adventures.